can.
Your parents will tell you get a real job.
Fox News will tell you you're unpatriotic.
Your friends will call you too sensitive.
They'll say you're the angry Asian man.
Angry black man. Your family will call you too liberal. Your community will call you too communist. You're working in an nonprofit organization because you said you want to make a difference.
Because you certainly aren't making any money.
Now, even though your official job title is program coordinator, you're really your organizational media director, even outreach manager, office technician, staff personnel therapist, grant writer
/ ghostwriter to get no credit.
program assessment evaluator,
and in-house cultural competency trainer.
Now, you wonder how many top ramens it will take before you give up to your close to impoverished 50 hours a week, $800 AmeriCorps monthly living stipend. You feel guilty because you love listening to mainstream hip-hop, and then your favorite song is Tiger's Rack City. Yeah, even though that song represents everything that you stand against, misogyny, male patriarchy, the commodification, hypersexualization, dehumanization of women, that beat is still so damn good.
Rack City.
Rack City. I mean, Sac City.
Don't be an actor, because you'll only be angry. Angry because you learn that everything evil in this world is rooted in white supremacy, anti-black, anti-indigeneity, heterosexist, capitalistic system.
Paulo Freire called it when they made the Matrix. Once you become conscious, you can never go back.
With liberation comes work. Liberation takes work.
With liberation comes burden, and that burden sits heavy like asthma. Ignorance must be really bliss because it's exhausting. Looking through Facebook news feeds without saying, God damn it, this shit is fucked up. Without seeing white people throw peace signs and making squinty eyes in pictures.
With hashtag Asian pose.
Without having another conversation with your well-intentioned
but racist ass friend
who commented on your scholarly posts on microaggressions in the classroom. Without seeing another fraternity throw a Cinco de Trinco across the border party, without seeing another newscaster blame the victim and defend the rapist, without another black body being shot by another gunman named officer, and feeling like you can never do anything. Ironically enough, you brush it off to procrastinate your 8-page sociology paper on institutional racism in the California prison system.
You brush it off so you get out of bed a little later than usual, because you don't want to face it again. So you procrastinate, hoping to slow it down, wishing it'll all go away, and it doesn't. It will hurt.
It will hurt, because it will come from your own people. They say you too cocky, that you're an opportunist
that left home,
South Sacramento for a job at UC Davis, and that you a sellout, and so you buy into their thinking.
And they say you will never get down, so you tell yourself that you'll never get down.
And they called you up for saying something problematic, so you think yourself as a problem. You didn't get enough petition signatures.
You didn't stay long enough at the town hall meeting.
You didn't mentor enough youth.
You weren't there for the community when the community needed you most.
And so you question everything that you are, everything that you stand for.
What are you doing?
You hit this point of confusion of what it all means.
You succumb to self-doubt and burnout. You get tired of being tired, and you tell yourself,
I just want to be normal. I just want to be like everyone else.
I just want to be normal, be able to live and not have to think about these identities.
I just want to be normal.
And not worry about my safety.
That heavy anxiety sitting on your shoulders makes you want to scratch your skin off. And then you realize that normal is that bystander effect. That MC in chokeholds that stops you from raising your voice and forces you to turn away from injustice just to face down on iPhone screens.
Normal is making it easier for you to keep up with the Kardashians than to keep up with the sake of humanity. Normal is obedience. Normal is respectability politics.
Normal is that basic shit. Normal is that stuff that makes people cynical, because cynical is always easier than critical. So we confuse normal for the substance that cynicism made ugly.
Validation,
acceptance,
love.
And you finally realized that it was never about you. And it was never about you. It was about everybody. It was about humanness. Ubuntu.
And Lakesh, I am because you are. You are because I am.
It's a justice that institutions are incapable of achieving. Love. So you've been forced to dream. You check your privilege and at-risk paychecks to implement your change. Be the monkey wrench in the machine.
Check that privilege. Use that privilege. Find that privilege, because you ain't lucky or blessed when you have it. You're responsible for what happens next. And every now and then, more now than then, you'll feel like it's just too much. Like really too damn much. Because when you're woke, you'll notice the smallest of slights, the unintentional bites. And there will always be problems. And those who don't really have problems, real problems, will always have problems. And someone will always try to take up too much space when it ain't about them, making it about them. And you'll feel like that ain't fair. And you'll convince yourself that you're in it, in this, to make things fair somehow. You are meant to be different. You are meant to be different. You are meant to be
activism is not a sprint. It is a lifelong marathon. And the most crucial asset in your run is not the power in your leg, but the strength of your heart. So you must protect it. You must pace yourself to give it resilience. You will be your biggest critic, but the minute you look too far into your own steps, you will lose vision. So you must keep your head upright, never lose sight of your finish line. This world does not need normal. It needs a relentless, unafraid pursuit of compassion.
Every action or inaction
disrupts or perpetuates the powers of colonialization. But you choose to upset the setup, disrupt the cover-up,
stand up against standardization, turn up against oppression.
You are meant to be different. You are greater than normal.
You are more than an activist.
You are deeply
and truly necessary.